Hello, so let's briefly discuss the ArchiCAD workspace. So typically what you should see is the toolbox on the left, okay, so this is the toolbox, the navigator on the right, and the information box running along the top, okay. The navigator is effectively your Windows Explorer. It is a place where you file all the necessary information to create your drafted set of drawings in the appropriate folders or sections. Okay, so under stories you will have all the different stories that relate to your project. For example, the starting story here is site level AHD, and then as the project progresses, you will include a ground level, a first floor level, a second floor level, a roof level, and so forth. And then once you have a building volume by which to work with, you will begin to cut sections to show elevations, interior elevations, have worksheets, etc. Okay. It is important to file information in the correct areas of the navigator as you go, to avoid having to do a big cleanup of the file and have to sort out missing things or misfiled things. Okay, so therefore it is important to be vigilant when you are progressing with your project. Over here is the toolbox, which is a toolbox of all your different building elements. Okay, so for example, your wall element. Every item in the toolbox has parameters associated with it. So if you double click on the toolbox and you open, for example, the wall default settings, it will ask generally for information that relates to the vertical height. For example, this wall height would be 900 millimeters high. The RL, or relative level to project 0, the thickness of the wall, what is the cut fill, whether it is brickwork, whether it's concrete, what the color of the wall will look like in 3D, and so forth. Okay. So for each element, when you double click into the element, it will generally ask for information that relates to its vertical information or its 3D information, because this is the information that cannot be necessarily specified by drawing two parallel lines, for example, to represent the wall in plan. Okay. Once you select an element in the toolbox and you've filled in your parameters, then you proceed to draw it in 2D plan by referencing to this information up the top, which is the information box. So with the wall, if I were to want to draw a continuous polyline wall, then I would choose this option, which would then allow me to draw a wall like this. Okay. If I wanted to draw a rectangular wall, say on a rectangular slab, then I would choose this option.